So, hello everybody. It's first of all great honor to be here. I'm a bit nervous because it's not a usual thing for me to speak in English. I think that my English not so fluently that I can speak loudly. I better prefer Lithuanian, but it's normal. I will go outside my boxes and try to do my best. So, first of all, when the organizers sent me a message about introducing to this event and asked if I want to come here, I had a question for me. I get a bit nervous because I seen the other opponents that was talking today. I checked the list and I thought what I would be talking about, what I can inspire a young nation about my own experience. And then I saw the theme of the event, redefining the possible, and I thought that this is that we do in our life, everybody of us. We go to every opportunity and we try to get the best of that. So I gladly can say that my journey at the moment is going very well, and I feel that I'm going towards to be a better man, to be a better friend, to help others, and maybe it sounds like a bit of cliche, but I am going to be the best version of myself. So, starting from the childhood, I never was, how to say, a good boy. I was a difficult one. In school, any teacher won't be choosing me as a student of the day. But I have an advantage. At the time, my mother was working in education sector, so she know the environment, she knew the management of my school, and I had, how to say, the back doors for every prank I made. So later, when I get older, in like 17 years old, I get familiar with a nightlife. I started working in one of the Kaunas nightclubs in a cloakroom. It was very nice, but as you understand, the school and the classes haven't got more priority than that. So it was good. I was happy. The time passes. My career at the time went great. From the cloakroom, I went working to the bar. After that, I received offer to go to our seaside and manage one of the nightclubs there. Besides of that, I started my DJ career. As the young man, when I was like 18 years old, it was a dream. What you want to do more? You have money, you have success, everybody sees you. You do like this. I'm talking right now. When I was a DJ, DJing and everybody would be dancing, clapping, having good time. It's perfect. I see that people having good time, but it has a wrong side. At the age of 20 years old, I have diagnosed of myocarditis. I went to the hospital for a few weeks. It was not fun anymore because doctors were rude. And they're supposed to be rude because I was very young, and they told me that my heart is like 60 years old. So they told me that you must to forget your nightlife, your DJ career, you must to forget sports. Now you will be living the old guy life. You need to start to take care of yourself. You need to calm yourself down. And as you think, did it change anything? No, at all. No, at all. I was partying every weekend till it get boring. It get boring because I thought it's nothing to go further. It's not enough for me. Then I started to looking for a regular job. That's when the organizers asked me what I do for a living, because at the moment everybody sees me as a sportsman or the CEO of the Temple Social Club. But in the time, I'm just the office rat, as you say. I work in logistics, and I know that it's not the first choice of studying or the first choice of the job. But when I was looking for a job, I just searched for the money, and that I can have a weekend that I don't need to work. So at the decades now past, I gladly say that I work in logistics. I have my own team. I'm working in one of the biggest companies in Lithuania. I like my job, everything's okay, but it was not enough. Again, it was not enough. I felt emptiness. I felt something is missing. And I started to thinking, if I saw myself from the side, do I like myself? And I thought that I'm having a life like a robot, like I'm going on the autopilot. I wake up, I go to the job, I go back home, I eat dinner, I watch TV, I go sleep, and again, and again, and again. And on weekends, yeah, I meet my friends, we drink. We drink a lot because all of us need to reset. From who? From the very hard week, very hard week. Okay, that was not enough. And then I started to looking for the answers. Then I found that therapy, as the speaker before mentioned, it's a very good thing. If you have questions, if you have doubts, if you don't understand your emotions, something like that, I highly recommend to Google, to find, to ask, and go to a therapy. But we can expand on it later. I also tried a lot of other practices. I went to Asia, I tried to find God or something like that. I found yoga, I found meditation, and besides of that, I was running. Not occasionally, but running was very my kind of sports, I may say. So I set a goal for me. I set a goal, I must run a marathon. And as somebody knows, the marathon is not so easy distance, 42 and 200 meters. So, as I can say, 1% of humans in all world, only 1 person can run this distance. And at that time, this goal was quite good for me because I dedicated my time. I have another regime, I have another routine. I spoke with a lot of friends that I have in this industry. They helped me a lot about what advices I can get. Also, I watched plenty of YouTube tutorials because in these ages we can find information if we truly search for it. So I changed my routine, and now I'm waking up 6 a.m. I'm on a hard diet. I'm hitting the gym. I'm running. And then I also think I need to tell every day to myself that I cannot lose this one, and I must run that marathon for myself. So every morning, 11 o'clock, my phone beeps, and there is a note. Till the end of the year, you must run a half marathon. On the next year, you must run the marathon. And so it is. I cannot cancel. I started my journey here. It was very hard, and already passed about 2 years how I am going to that marathon. And I truly think it would be the year. Now, this year, I will run those races, and I think I can win that. And as my journey changed, my life changed, my social media content changed, everybody notices that. My friends, my family, others who follows me. And there was one good question. From who you trying to run? And I never had the answer. Because I saw those other people who was inspired by my routine. Some of my friends came to me and asked for advices. We started collabing a small group of people. We created Messenger, chat, we do our routine. We started to posting and motivating each other. And then, as algorithms on social media found me, they changed my things that I saw on those media, and every worldwide running club, running community stands up in my feed. And I tried to thinking about what do we have similar in Lithuania. I do my research, and nothing about that. We have a lot of running clubs, professional running communities, sports communities. They are very professional. Big applause for them, but nothing for beginners. Nothing that when I started and I needed that advice, where and what kind of training I need to start with, there was nothing similar. And that was the time when the idea of Temple Social Club was born in my head. There was a lot of waiting for an answer from someone to say, now it's the time. And after maybe 4, maybe 6 months, there was a time. We were sitting in some area after the pool session with my friend, and I was telling him, I have this idea, I don't know if it will fit in Lithuania or not. And he was like a small guy. I'm 1.86 m. He is like 1 m, maybe 65. He stood up at me, pushed his chest, and told me, if I got inspired, everybody will get inspired too. And that was it. Next day, I threw my phone. I called my good friend. She is a very good branding and marketing specialist in Lithuania. I called her. I asked, do you have a time? We need a meet. I have an idea. I need the logo, and I need your help for social media content. And then, after 2 weeks, we started our Instagram page. We started a few posts. We invited all the people to our first event. An event was offering you to change the Netflix time to running shoes. And as I remember, night before the first event, the photographer that I was ordered to shoot the first gathering wrote me a message that, sorry, yesterday was a rough night, I cannot come. I got, damn it. It was like 10 or 11 p.m. I don't have any plan B. I checked my phone, I checked weather broadcast, it's going to rain. I thought it's a sign. I have to cancel, but even for that, I didn't have time for. So next morning, I wake up early, I came early, and what do you think? It was raining. Of course it was raining, we are living in Lithuania. So before 5 or 10 minutes that the run has to start, people started gathering, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have pleasure to say that in the first event, we had 36 adults, 3 kids, and 3 or 4 dogs. It was amazing for me that in this kind of weather, we can gather this community. So with every event, our community grew fast, very, very fast. And with each event, I guess we found like from 40 to 60 persons that would love to run with us. And I received, after maybe few months, a lot of messages from other cities people, because we started in Kaunas, when this gathering, when this community will come to us. And we expand to Vilnius. Now I can say that we have community in Kaunas, we have community in Vilnius. We even made a few events in Palanga. And I'm very joyful that I can gather people. They set new goals, they are motivated, they found new friends, they see each other every week. We have runnings on Wednesday and Thursday, and every week same persons come, and we are very happy. In summer we had one joke. Somebody of us told that this Temple Social Club is a dating app, and when I heard that, I was very, very good and very happy for that. To end this story, I want to say that every event that we make, we have a speech. I have a speech that encourages everybody to don't forget, give gratitude to yourself. Because I think me and also you guys usually forget to celebrate those small victories. Because we do those every day. Today even you made a lot of those. You get here, you will learn something. Maybe you get inspired. So don't forget that small steps is leading for bigger victories. So round yourself for applause for your victories. That was it. Thank you.